Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. As always, if you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. We are doing cutout of the week, and this cutout of the week is going to go with next week's cutout of the week. So you only can grab this one this week. So we're going to do a little mini shelf sitter Santa head, and it's going to come with our kickstand. So when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word Santa, and I will send you the info for the cutout of the week this week. Y'all absolutely loved the gingerbread ornament that we did last week. I think y'all ordered like close to 60, which is just insane. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that y'all love cutout of the week. So comment the word Santa. Hi, Nancy. So this guy is $10.50, and that does include shipping. And it is almost a 6x6 Santa head, okay? And we are just going to paint with some regular acrylic paint tonight, okay? So when y'all pop on, say, hey, let's get painting. I'm going to put all of these pieces to the side. So first, we're going to start off with our Santa head. Now, you will see on the eyes right there that it looks like the wood is burned. It's not. I'm just going to take a baby wipe and I'll wipe this right up. Hi guys, when y'all pop on, say hey and share the video if you will. Hi Donna. All right, so let's get that wiped off, and y'all look, see the glue, it disappears. So the burn looking marks disappear. I'm gonna dry it really quickly. Hi Lynette. Hi Cheryl. Hello. Hi Darlene. So we're gonna paint this, but we got to paint his little face. So here are all the pieces, but I got to make sure I don't paint the hat where I don't want it. You know what I mean? So we're going to go in. Hi, Michelle. So we're using, thank you. I just got them done today. I wasn't sure if it was a little too dark, too early, but I thought, why not? So I'm going to go in with some Deco Art acrylic paint in the color Warm Beige, and we're going to paint Santa's face. Santa, it's not working. I can see that it's working for others. Miss Donna, maybe give it a second. Hi Jan, is Santa not working for everybody? I tested it too. I actually tested it this time. Hi Linda. All right, let's try it. Hi Marcy. Okay, I see that it's working for some. Hi Anita. If it's not working, Donna, what I will do at the end of my live is I'll go in and grab the link to the cutout of the week, and I'll put it in the comments for you, so that way you don't miss it. Uh-oh, Boone is about to say hello, I have a feeling. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting this on top to make sure I have it nice and covered. So we want to make sure Santa's face is whatever color you want it to be. Got it. Okay, it did work. It worked for some. I'll put it in the comments, Miss Donna, if you didn't get it. Hi, Dee. So I'm going in. We're just using acrylic paint tonight, y'all. We're not using our chalk paste to paint. We're just going in with some acrylic paint and painting. I figured Mondays we would do our live cutout, our cutout of the week. And then tomorrow we'll be back with chalk. It worked for you. Did y'all hear him? He said hello. All right, so that's the nose. What did everybody do this weekend? Did y'all do anything fun? Did you go anywhere? Did you celebrate anything? Thank you. I made this shirt. This was an old transfer. And anytime I feel like I wear this shirt, like out in public, I always get so many compliments on it. I love this shirt. All right, let's dry. Still creeping. Oh, Miss Debbie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Yvonne. Okay, so here's what we have so far. We are going to paint Santa's hat. I'm going to go in with the color Imperial. Hi, Thomas. I'm going to go in with the color Imperial Red. You should be driving and not on here, sir. Getting the house ready to put on the market. Hi, Louise. Get off of Facebook and focus on your driving, sir. Went to the casino. Ooh, Robbie, how much did you win? I love going to the casino. Nothing this weekend. Going in a bit to see Jimmy Vaughn, Stevie Ray, the Vaughn brothers. Went camping. Kept ice on my surgical area. Oh, Miss Debbie, I'm so sorry. Wow, only 107 today. After 117, we had a reveal party. Ooh, how fun. Okay, so I need to mix that up. Hi, Kathy. Went to the pumpkin patch with my 3 grandbabies. Fun. We normally go every year. I go with my brother and sister-in-law and my niece and nephew. And it's usually like a whole day ordeal. Where we go, they have like wine and stuff, so we hang out there for a little while. And then we usually, hi Rose, I have not seen you in quite a while, my friend. I'm doing good, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna paint Santa's hat in the color red. Get this on here, and then we're gonna paint all of our other pieces white. Well, not all of them, but most of them white. And then we will put it all together. This too shall pass. I agree. It will. It's just, I don't know. I'm guessing it's just like a cruddy time, right? I've been without power due to the hurricane. Oh my goodness, Miss Tammy. I'm so sorry. Is everybody okay though? Good, Miss Rose. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. All right. Getting this covered. Let's dry it and let's make sure I didn't mess it up. Getting ready for a crash. Ooh, Samantha, how fun. Hi, Alex. Can you show the picture again? The picture of what? Of what I'm doing? I don't have a picture. I didn't print out a picture this time. But I will put the picture on the website as soon as I'm done. Hi, Ruthie. So the neat thing about this cutout, it's going to go with next week's cutout. I was going to do it as a pair. And I thought, let's just do it one by one, because not everybody wants Santa. Ooh. But it's going to go with next week's cutout too. Y'all look at me. I'm already prepared for next week, which is, not like me. Good, Miss Tammy. I'm so glad that you're okay and that everybody's okay. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, Connie, I don't have a picture in front of me, but it's going to be a Santa head. But I'm just making sure that I have everything covered. So I'm making sure that obviously the Santa hat is covered and that his little face is covered. And we're good to go. Power out and flooding all over in Tennessee. Hi, Ruthie. Miss Sharon, I'm so sorry. That cannot be fun. Especially, I'm guessing it's probably hot in Tennessee or warm. Okay, next up, we're going to do all the white stuff. So this is the brim of his hat and his beard and his mustache. How much for this? It is $10.50, which includes shipping. And it's a big guy. It's like a 6x6. So he's not a little head. He's not a little Santa head. Oh, Lord, y'all. I'm over here making myself laugh. And of course, I'm making a giant mess with the red. Anybody else get paint absolutely everywhere? I would say it's just when I use like acrylic or chalk paint, but it's not. It's also when I use the paste. And it just keeps getting everywhere. People without homes. I'm so sorry, Miss Sharon. Is everybody okay with where you're at? Like everybody Yep, see? At least it's not on my face this time, Usually it ends up there at some point. Is his wife going to show up? Is his wife going to show up next week? What? Oh, you're talking about Santa. Possibly Miss Donna. Mrs. Claus might be around next week. You never know. I was like, what juicy scoop are you talking about? I thought you were like telling me some like gossip, but no, you're just talking about Santa. Oh, well, good, Miss Sharon. I'm glad that y'all are okay, but I like that's just so devastating. I've been seeing like the videos and stuff, and it's just wild. And it's also wild that people didn't evacuate. But what do I know? All right, we're going to go in with white chalk paint, maybe. I'm going to thin it out because it's been sitting here for quite some time. And shake it up. Do y'all like to paint with acrylic paint or chalk paint? What is your preferred paint? or the chalk out or the chalk paste. I cannot close this. Because if I don't close it and I shake it, it's going to get everywhere. Schools are closed to house. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay, we're just going to hope that I don't shake it everywhere. Both. Prayers for all who have, yes. I prefer to paint with chalk paint or the chalk paste just because it covers a little bit better. But, I mean, I did use acrylic paint on his face and it turned out fine. I have a friend. Hi, Victoria. I have a friend who lost his, oh my gosh. I saw a video today where people were, like, there's like Facebook groups of like trying to find missing people, which is just so sad. Okay, let's get this painted. And we're probably going to have to do a coat or two because it is white. Even with chalk paint, I always find with white, I need to do a coat or two. The chalk. Yeah, I like to paint with the chalk too. And Miss Lynette, I have not forgotten about your giveaway. Or if you have a giveaway with me, I've not forgotten about it, y'all. I'm working on them. I did a couple today. I just saw your name and that reminded me to tell you that I haven't forgotten. You're welcome, Connie. Not quite sure what I did, but you're welcome. All right. Then we're going to do the hat, so the brim of the hat. And then we're going to dry all of this. Sorry, uh-oh. I think your message got sent before you could finish it. I know you're busy. It's okay. Yes, I got you, Miss Victoria. Don't you worry, girl. Don't you worry. Okay. Getting this on here. Santa. Thank you for sprinkling, Donna. I appreciate it. What is for dinner tonight? I know I asked, this is another question I ask her all the time, but what's for dinner? I was just, yes, no, you're, of course, Miss Victoria. I have not forgotten. I have the transfer on your shirt, my husband. Yes, Linda. I get so many compliments on this shirt. That's what I was saying earlier. I get lots of compliments anytime I wear this. Oh, you got the Santa. Thank you. Thank you so much for purchasing the Santa. I appreciate it. Meatloaf. Ooh, Miss Marcy. I love me some meatloaf, girl. My mom makes some really good meatloaf. It's my favorite. I might have to request her to make me dinner so I can go over there and have it. Chili cheese dogs. I use chalk paint, but the lids get stuck. Any ideas? Victoria, I have the same issue. What I like to do when I remember is to take off the lid and just take a baby wipe and try to clean out the grooves of it in the lid and around the jar, and that helps sometimes. I'm a little bit of a mess when it comes to like my chalk paste jars and even my paint. It's just going to happen if you aren't really careful, or you just need to make sure that you clean it after every use, which is kind of annoying. I have a shirt that has a face on it, and of course I got paint on. Oh no, Miss Stephanie. Leftover barbecue. There you go. See, Miss Debbie and I were on the same page. I try to do that, but y'all know me. I don't. I mean, I would love to say I remember to do it, but y'all are on here too much to know that I don't remember to do that. So then I sit there and fight it when it gets stuck. You know? We can't all be winners at everything. Leftover Spring Creek barbecue. Easy supper for me. Caesar salad. I had a Caesar salad for lunch today, and it was delicious. Fried chicken. Yum. Is it homemade fried chicken? Vaseline. On the lips of the jar? Miss Stephanie? Really? Interesting. Okay. That's dry. I'm going to go in. I'm going to paint the snowflake. And then we have just the ho, ho, ho to paint. And then it'll be time to put everything together. Oh, I wouldn't even thought about it. Hi, Natalie. Okay, let me wipe up my hands. Let's dry this. Hi, Sue. How's my friend? What friend? What friend are you talking about, Miss Connie? Even helps with my, ooh, okay, I'll try it. Yeah. That's probably a really smart idea. I would have never thought of that. Okay, we're gonna paint the ho ho ho. And it's gonna go on this piece right here. So I think I'm gonna paint it black. That friend is good. He's good. He is doing good. I don't know if he's still watching. He shouldn't be because he's driving. But he might be. So, he's doing good. Y'all are funny. All right, daughter and 4 grandkids are staying with me. Ooh, fun. Oh, you did not want the sloppy joes. Never mind. Maybe it's not fun. All right, so we're gonna go in with some black acrylic paint. Y'all are nosy Nellies. I love it. I think it's funny. Okay. I'm gonna use my mini sponge brush to paint these. Now the picture, the example picture for this showed them painted like a lime green. I didn't love that. So I thought the black would be not bad. Okay. Go in over here. And y'all, we're about done. I promise. Maybe. We gotta dry everything. Oh. And then we gotta glue it. I knew you knew. Y'all are so funny. Can you show? I do have it, Marcy. I don't have it. It's in a box. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I realized, I guess it was this past weekend, that I never did the September Club. I just dropped the ball. Hi, Anna. We are going to the Astros playoff game tomorrow. Oh, fun. I don't know how I didn't realize I didn't do it, so I apologize. There will be a cutout added to the website for next month's club, so be on the lookout for that. What else? I will do the club tomorrow, though, because your girl just didn't do a great job this month. All right, I think everything is nice and dry, so let's wipe this down, and then let's start putting it together. Okay. We are going to clean up the edges of our cutouts, so I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, Boone's running. There's white paint on the edge, and I hate that look. Something else. No. Just busy. Just busy, busy, busy. Y'all took advantage of that free shipping last week. And I'm kind of thinking we might do that once a month in place of a cutout sale. What do y'all think about that? We would still do our weekly cutout sale. So we're having a cutout sale on Wednesday. We will still do that. But I'm thinking, and that just cleans up the edges. But I'm thinking that way, if you can't purchase cutouts, like stuff that I do on live immediately every week, you can get it like with free shipping on the website. I meant busy, yes. Love the free shipping sales. Okay, okay. I'm trying to get back into my groove of things and adding stuff to the website regularly. Sometimes it just gets to be a bit overwhelming. So make sure that y'all are in the Cutout broadcast channel. I don't have a link, but that's where I'll update you instead of in that group for when I add stuff. All right, so I'm just going around the edges, cleaning up to make sure it doesn't look all, you know, messy. Free shipping. Y'all like the free shipping? We can do that again. Y'all really liked it, especially when I added all that new stuff. Okay, let's start painting. Let's start gluing. So let's kind of roughly put him together and check it out. Ooh, I got a little bit of that black marker on there. Oh, shoot. Hi, Michelle. Will you add more kids cutouts? Are you wanting more of like the kids like pop-out kits? Is that what you're wanting? Or just like kid cutouts in general? All right, so I got a little bit of black when I was cleaning up the edge over there, so we fixed that. You like the free shipping? Awesome. Hi, Cheryl. Are you having so much fun on your trip? Yes, okay. Yeah, I've got a whole slew of those. I just haven't posted them. So I will work on that. I can't say it'll be immediate, but I will work on it. Okay, so then we have hoe, hoe, and then the third hoe. Oh no. I'm missing a piece. Y'all, about par for the course around here. I'm missing, oh, there it is. The circle that goes on his hat. So we got to paint that white. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that, Cheryl. All right, let's paint this white really quickly. I got way too much paint. We'll do a coat and then we'll glue it all together. So y'all hit that heart button for me. Comment the word Santa. You can get this week. And then next week's cutout of the week is Mrs. Claus. I'm already going to tell y'all because Miss Dawn already called it. We'll go with this guy. So be sure to grab him if you want him to go with Mrs. Claus. And I don't know, I might leave it open for both next week too. I can't decide. Okay, another coat. That looks good. We're done. I think I've gone through enough paintbrushes. Let me clean this up. We'll dry this and then we will glue. Y'all, I really am a mess. Look at this. Y'all see what I did? What did I do? I got paint where it wasn't supposed to go. Where do you get your crafting mat from? This I got from Michael's, but it's also available on Amazon. So Michelle, if you comment the word, I think Santa will work. My Amazon favorites is listed in there and you can go snag it there. I love this thing. I love it because I'm so mad at myself. Y'all, I am a mess. We'll cover it up though. Okay, looks good. It's some snow. You're right, Melinda. You're right. It's snow. All right, dry it. How big is your mat? I got a small one. So this one is 22 by 16. You're welcome. I love it. I've had this thing for well over a year and people always ask me about it. I love this thing. All right, we're gonna go in with Stick Fast. Well, maybe. I really gunked up my Stick Fast. So I'm just gonna take a straight pen. Thank you. This is a retired transfer, but I think I have one of these left. Well, heck, that's not working. So let's cut it. Ooh, glue dots are on sale. The glue dots that I got last time were real, crappy. So I need to get like the actual brand glue dot. I got the off brand. Your girl was being cheap. I was trying to save a couple, dollars, but this brand that I got does not do a great job. Yes. The best for the mat. Is that what you're talking about, Darlene? Okay, so I'm going to try to get this as flush as possible. Line it up. before I keep messing it up. Okay, we're gonna do the brim. I've had it for a year. I had to leave first. Like, oh, that's okay. Walmart has glue dots. Are they good quality, Miss Robbie? Or are you talking about the brand Glue Dot? I despise, as I've gotten older, y'all, I hate going into stores. I would prefer just to order it online or order it for pickup so I didn't have to go inside. Anybody else with me on that? Or is it just like a millennial thing? I don't know. Okay, perfect, Miss Robbie. Okay, I'm trying to get this on here without it sticking to my fingers. Okay. See, okay, I'm not alone. I'm not alone in my feeling of hating to go into stores. Like I used to love to go into Target and walk around and shop and see all the things. No, not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. Y'all, I also forgot to do his little eyes. I am just very forgetful. Okay. Let me see if I can find my black. You're with me. See? You had what for a year and loved it. Dang. Oh, I missed that. Okay, so Santa does have some eyes that are scored onto his face. I suggest to do this part first before you glue it. I meant to do that, but I forgot. I used to budget spending money, but when I go and the store doesn't have it. Yes, Amazon is so dangerous too, because it's like I can have it in less than 2 days or even faster. And I don't have to get in my car and I don't have to get out. I'm such a homebody, y'all. I love to be at home. Okay. There we go. There he is. Now he looks more normal. All right, let's glue on his nose. Like so. And then I'm going to cover up my white thing that I left where I got my white paint. I'm going to cover that up with the snowflake. And then we're going to do our ho, ho, ho. I don't like going to the, yeah, see, it's just people are in my way. I don't know. I guess I just don't like it anymore. All right, we're going to add this on here. Now you could paint the words however you wanted to. You don't have to do them in black. I just liked it better than the green that I saw. And then we're going to add a little bit of like lines and stuff. And then we're going to be done. Put the lettering marker. Got it, Miss Samantha. Thank you so much for reminding me. Always looking out for me. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to grab my white markers. And I want to put, that's black. Okay. So I am going to do some lines around his nose. I'm going to not touch that because I'm going to mess that up. Let's do dot, 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 line, dot, 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 line, dot, 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 line. And I want to do it on the top of his hat too. I almost feel like, no, that's right. That's right. Okay. Should we add anything else or leave it? I can't handle the screaming kids. Oh yeah, absolutely. I feel you, girl. I mean, I taught, so I'm used to children being loud. Yes, we were talking about the glass mat. Yes, sorry, I missed comments clearly. Should we add anything else or should we leave it? What do y'all think? Perfect. Okay, let's put the stand on it and we're done, y'all. Now, sometimes I think with these, like something this little I thought would take me like no time, but it kind of took me a long time. But I kind of like them. Leave it. Okay. So we're going to glue our kickstand. Your Santa head will come with a kickstand. Glued at the bottom. And then it should stand without having to glue it. You don't have to glue this piece into the back in order for it to stand. I promise it does stand. There we go. You don't have to glue it, so it makes it easier to store, but I like to glue it. So I am going to put glue in the little slot. And y'all hit that heart button. I'm going to pick someone from the comments to win a blank Santa head. You will win the cutout of the week this week. So this guy is the cutout of the week. It is $10.50, which includes shipping. Mrs. Claus will be coming next week. So be sure to snag him if you want him, but $10.50, which includes shipping, and it's a 6x6 Santa. So he's a decent size, you know, I'm just saying. Isn't he so cute? I really wanted to add, I thought about this after I glued everything. I really wanted to add blush to his cheeks, so that would be cute as well. But there he is. Hi, Patty. He did come out really cute. All right, hit that heart button for me. Comment away, and I'm going to pick someone from the comments to win. Hi, Danielle Goings. The roosters keep getting on his hens. What? Someone just sent me a very odd message. I'm not quite sure. She's talking about roosters. All right, let's pick a winner. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Debbie Richard. Richard. I don't ever know how to say your name, last name. I'm sorry, Miss Debbie, but Miss Debbie R. You have won a blank cutout of the week. So y'all go snag this. It shouldn't charge you shipping. If for some reason it does, I will refund the shipping, but it shouldn't. What color did you use on his nose? I used warm beige. I'm trying to get it to where it won't. Yes. I know I forgot to do a lot of things that I wanted to do with this. I was just over here talking and I got myself distracted. But there it is, y'all. Go grab this. I will take a picture and post it on the website. And I will be live tomorrow. We'll do the club transfer. So what color did you use on his? Oh, I already answered that question. Miss Debbie, just send me a message and I will get you your form to fill out. At first thought, I don't need this one. Who am I kidding? Yes, Michelle, you need him because next week Mrs. Claus is coming. So Mrs. Claus is coming next week. So go snag it. But there he is. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.